Welcome back to AP Psychology in under 3 minutes. No time for intros, let's get into it. So how do we as humans define what a psychological disorder is? There isn't really one answer here. Instead, psychologists use 3 main criteria to define something as a psychological disorder. The first is dysfunction, meaning the behavior must interfere with daily life or functioning. The second is distress, meaning the person must experience significant emotional suffering. And the third here is deviance, meaning the behavior goes against social norms. The 3 Ds here often will help in diagnosing, but a true diagnosis would have to follow the always updating guidelines laid out by the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders and the International Classification of Diseases. However, diagnosing itself has its own issues in the psychology field. I mean, on one side, diagnosing helps identify problems, guides treatment, and creates common language for professionals. But on the other side, it creates a stigma where people get labeled, the humans diagnosing the illness might be affected by biases like racism, sexism, or ageism, and also different cultures are gonna have a different version for what's quote normal. But moving on, let's now talk about how each of our psychological perspectives views psychological disorders. Behavioral psychologists view disorders as learned bad behaviors or associations. The psychodynamic field would view them as unconscious conflicts, often from childhood. Humanistic psychology would view disorders as someone getting a lack of support or someone failing to reach their potential. Cognitive psychologists would view disorders as negative or distorted thinking, whereas the biological perspective would comment on the genetics, brain chemistry, or physiology. The sociocultural approach would blame the social environment or culture or relationships. And finally, evolutionary psychologists would view disorders as behaviors that may reduce survival. And even though all these approaches to psychology have different ways of explaining disorders, most psychologists across the board use an eclectic approach, meaning using more than one psychological perspective when diagnosing and treating people. Finally, I have 2 models to show you that explain how disorders will form in people. The biopsychosocial model explains that a combination of biological, psychological, and social factors all interact to cause disorders. On the other side, the diathesis stress model says that humans already have a genetic or predisposed vulnerability, so once a stressful event triggers that vulnerability, a disorder could potentially form. And that's all for this one. On the screen now are AP style questions for this topic. Pause now. I'll put the answers on the screen now. Now it's only 2 more to go.